All right, hello. How's it going? How's everybody doing? So we got our second half of our Chrome 4 case. We'll get these out now. No, the break is not full. There's like 13 spots left. I'm just going to run it as is. So if you want a spot, Nancy, let me know. I can update it quick. You want the 160 spot? If this music's loud. Hold on. I mean, it might not be loud for everyone else, but it's loud for me. If you want the 160 spot, I had posted a buy one get one free thing. So if you want that spot and pick another one. All right, hold on. I'm going to update this for Nancy. So what's the second spot you want? I got you for 160. And then let me update this. 160. Hey, Tech. Another spot you want. All right, let's see here. All right, cool. Go look. I'm updating this one now. So Nancy. Hey, Timmy. Nancy's holding up the break right now. I'm just kidding. 160. Nancy. I'm 148. All right, let me make that note. 148. All right, save that. Nancy on 148. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, got it, Nancy. All right, thank you. All right, and cool. All right, yep. There we go. All right, let me get some gloves. We got our 6 other boxes here. So we did have a plate last week, and the highest otherwise was an orange. So sometimes the plate isn't necessarily the case hit, because those plates are just kind of there randomly. So who knows? We might get something good tonight. Besides that, and let's see, Snowman. What number's Snowman? 158. That one was open too, but that's fine. You want to switch? Oh, no worries, Nancy. All right, that's cool. That sounds like you picked the one you wanted. All right, cool. All right, let's get going. The Chrome 4 of this case. What I'm going to do is steal a page out of Nancy's book, and she's been doing Chrome 3 once a month, and I think there's like some demand for Chrome 4, but not enough to go back to doing it like week after week like I was before. I mean, it's just summertime and too many other things going on, and so I think I'm going to do Chrome 4 like once a month. 1 case a month is what my plan is going to be, at least for the rest of summer. There's our box, and then we'll evaluate again later after summer. And then I have more Chrome 7 that I'm going to do. We got the last of that 4-break series. There's the no more blasters after that, although they've been fun. But I've got hobby cases. I'm going to do some more Sapphire 5. And I have a single Chrome 3 break. I haven't done Chrome 3 since I feel like the start of the year in 2024. It's been a while. And Nancy's been running Chrome 3 for a while, but I have a case and I have Nancy's blessing to kind of sneak it in before her next one. And then, so yeah, I'm going to do a Chrome 3 and I'm going to post that break tomorrow sometime. So if you didn't see, I didn't see. Okay, hold on. Let me, sorry about that. Thank you for telling me. Hold on. Let me, I somehow missed it, but sometimes Facebook's weird like that. Let me look for that. He said, I'll do the 158, 163 to help fill more for buy one, get one deal. Yes. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that, Mark. 158, 163. All right. Let me update that so I remember. Yeah, I never saw it somehow. Yeah, it's so weird. I'm even looking now and I don't even see a comment at all. I've refreshed. Facebook's weird. All right, thanks for mentioning it. Was it a message? I don't know how I missed it. Yeah, I'm glad you messaged it here. So let me update it now. All right, 158, 163. I don't know what's up. I cannot see the message. Silly Facebook. 158, 163. Let me mark this now. All right. All right, 158. 163. All right, cool. And they got it now. All right. He'll show up after I'm done until break. All right, cool. All right, I think we got it sorted now. All right, here we go. Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. What has happened in this playlist? I thought I put on a certain playlist and it went to it's all like, this is so odd. It's all classical music. I'm gonna let it go. It's all like classical music sounding stuff with Black Francis was the playlist start. Black Francis is Frank Black, or the Pixies guy, and he did a lot of solo stuff. So that first song was kind of rockin' song, and it was Black Francis, and then it's gone to all like classical stuff, and the playlist looks like that. And then there's gonna be a random Black Francis song next in. So I don't know what's up with Spotify, but anyways, we're going for it. All right. Maybe that guy that didn't like my music hijacked my playlist. All right, cool. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. Hey, starting off with a hit. First pack. No C cards there. And no C card there. And first hit of the break is going to be a green wave. All right. AN6A Mecha Mike, and that is going to Mr. Jonas Appel. 96 $2.99. There we go. First hit of the break. But we know we're gonna need space, so we'll put the greens down there. All right. Not paid. All right. Hey, hitting the second one too. All right. So we got 2 bass, another bass, and we got yellow. All right. I can't get these in the top loaders today and the sleeves. All right, we got a 163A Trish Squish. Look at that. Last minute pickup going to Mr. Mark. 163A, Mark Showalter, 160 of 275. Trish Squish. There you go. All right. And third pack is base, no C's, base, no C's. Hey, GPK collector. I don't know your names, your first name, which is okay. I don't need to know it. If you want to stay anonymous as GPK collector. But if in case that you had put it somewhere and I missed it, I apologize. But I will still refer to you as GPK collector until told otherwise. But anyways, I hope you're doing well, GPK collector. Thanks for hanging out. Finn. That's a great name. Also, the name of the main character of one of my favorite shows ever, Adventure Time. All right, nothing there. Parents are Irish. I'm part Irish. Part Irish. Nothing there. Part German, part French. I'm a mutt. All right. Hey, all right. We got hit number 3 coming. So there's some bass and another bass. And this one. Oh, he's not so hard to get in the sleeves today. So weird. All right. Yeah, they just came through Detroit a week ago, and that's too far for me to go. And they played. I'm assuming it's the same tour with Suicide Machines and Fishbone. And yeah, my friend went to it and told me about it, and I didn't get to go. But I saw them a couple years ago, and that's where I got this shirt. But anyways, let's see. 152A, Whispering Woody, and that is going to Mr. Adam Malice. 152, Whispering Woody, 173, 199. Aqua Prism. Congrats, Adam. All right, so we're at 3 hits. This first box so far. All right, we got nothing there. And nothing there. Yeah, Fishbone's awesome too. The first time I ever saw Fishbone, I'm gonna make myself sound really old, was in 1993 at the 1993 what the hell is that thing called? Lollapalooza, in the Milan, Michigan. I was so disappointed because they didn't even have any horns. I think they had 1 horn for the whole thing. They were still good, but I wanted the horns. Oh, I didn't even know they put out a new record. All right, we got nothing here. Did I miss something there? Let me make sure. No, nothing. All right, nothing, and then more nothing. All right, well, we got 3 hits pretty quick. Well, they've always had more horns. That particular live show, they didn't have the horns. Like there were horns on the albums that I had heard leading up to it. But yeah, I don't know. Just that particular show, but the horns. Yeah. Yes, I know. I now know your name, Finn. So Finn, I will refer to you as Finn. Are you an Adventure Time fan, Finn? All right, nothing. But all right, nothing. I think it was a creative choice or something that they didn't have the horns at that tour or that show or something. I don't know. There's a lot of like heavy bands going on, and like they were playing a lot of heavy sounding stuff without horns. And even if I'm remembering right, even some songs that were not as heavy even on the recordings were heavier sounding for the live show. So I don't know. All right, Purple. This is in 1993. That was ages ago. All right, we got a Purple 168 decapitated Hetty that would be going to Nancy, but she did not pay. Nancy did not pay, so I guess this one goes to the house. No, I'm just kidding. Congrats, Nancy. 82 of 250. There you go. Good last minute pickup. All right, I got Chromie Tony and Hickey. Nothing there. Okay, Bark and Bart. Nothing. All right, almost done this first box. All right, Dale Snail, Trevor and Travis. All right, nothing, and nothing. It wasn't what I put on intentionally, but I'm quite enjoying all this easy, relaxing, classical sounding music that somehow Spotify mixed in a Frank Black playlist. It's like classical music with Frank Black, or it's not even Frank Black, Black Francis mixed in. So bizarre. All right, that was the first box. So we ended up with 4 hits. It started off pretty quick, 3, and then just ended up with 4. So Aqua Prism was our highlight of that box. So Nancy, for those of you that didn't see already and are following Nancy's Chrome 7, she's been doing 6 boxers, but this week is going to be 12. She's going to be doing 12 this week. Cheers, everybody. Got some nice German beer. Bitburger. I'm probably saying that wrong. So yeah, this Friday, or is it Thursday? Is it decided yet? Friday or Thursday? There we go. But either way, this week, Nancy's got 12 boxes of Chrome 7. All right, we got a nice hit in our first pack of this one. Nothing there, and a nothing. Thursday. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't watch either way. We're going to more northern Michigan to visit some friends for 4th of July and go cherry picking. And so we'll be driving a lot of the day on Friday, or Thursday, sorry. But either way, I will watch it that night on repeat. All right. We have an X-Fractor 136A. 136A, swollen to L, and the butt-faced girl, very underrated character in my opinion, but nobody gave her any love. And so this goes to the house. I will figure out prize situation with that at some point in the future. 12 boxes from 2 different places. Could have 2 suits. Yeah, you could end up with 2 sketches for sure. Plus, you could end up with 2 of the what the hell are they? The Remember the Names. All right, hey, we got another hit coming. All right, there's that. So this one is a green wave, and it is a 137A Max Axe going to Danny Reeve. 12 supers, 12 reds. So yeah, like, what are you limiting it for, Nancy, with only 2 of these? I like Mark's suggestion better. All right, congratulations, Danny Reeve. We got a 267 of 299 Maxi Axe. All right. And, oh, another hit. So we got 3 hits straight away again. Just the way I guess I took the packs out. That was a nothing. And 150A Harriet, and 150 is going to nobody. 122, 299, nothing noteworthy there. All right, so that will be prize. A prize giveaway type thing at some point. Kind of stockpiling some like that. Alrighty, we got 2 A's and 2 B's. No C's. Oh yeah, I remember there was like nearly an entire, all the hits were green. I don't remember if anything really good came out of that case. I feel like there was some kind of big hit, but it was like an insane amount of greens. And that was in Chrome 4, I'm pretty sure. And it was very early on. It was like it was almost kind of like when like a joke, it's funny, a joke is funny, and then you keep doing the joke. All right, you got nothing in these two, but you do have a hit. You keep doing the joke over and over, and then the joke's not funny again, and then you do it so long, and then the joke becomes funny again. That's how many greens I had in that case. All right, we got a 147B Muscular Molly 147. Oh my goodness, another not claimed spot. So this Aqua Prism, which is a 19 199. All right, prize fodder. We had only had X-Fractors. 2 X-Fractors in 1 Chrome 5 box, though, is actually pretty good considering the number of hits they give you in those Chrome 5 boxes. I'm assuming there were 2 because you said X-Fractors, and you usually only get 2 hits in it. You got more than 2 hits, and they were all X-Fractors. That was a pretty solid Chrome 5 box. Oh, X-Tractors. I knew you meant X-Tractors. I actually read it as X-Tractors. Or did I say X-Tractors? Was it another 290 moment? Hey, we got a C card. This is a cool one. I listened to the band of similar name over the last couple days. All right. We got a 132C Leonard Skinner. Leonard Skinner. Going to Tech Childers. Congrats. It's not an X-Tractor, but it is a C card. Congratulations, Tech Childers. Leonard Skinner. All right, 2 A's. And then we got name 2 B's. Because I'm pretty sure, is it Leonard Skinner is like who knows music trivia stuff. Leonard Skinner was a band that like had one of them. Whoa, that's bad. Let me fix that. One of them, or more than one, died in a plane crash or some kind of accident, right? Am I making that up? I think that's true. And then I knew that before I ever saw a Leonard Skinner album cover. And then there's that album cover where they're all kind of standing in the fire. Half of them did. Like they're all standing in the fire on that album cover. And I was just like, that is a little bit weird. It was like they knew. Or the universe was doing a sick joke on them. Yeah, have fire on your album cover. That's cool. Fire's cool. And then you're gonna die in a fiery plane crash. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about it because that feels like we're getting dark here. All right, let's go. Nothing here. Nothing here. Hey, all right, we got another hit. So let's see. How many is in this box so far? We had 4 in the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a second box? Yeah, so second box. We are up to hit number 6, counting the C card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoa, all right. Not bad. Not bad. And this one is a black wave. 134A. Hip Kip going to Mr. Jeremy Viverette. Congrats, Jeremy. 12 of 99. Hip Kip. Beautiful. All right. So that was a good box so far. We still have a few packs left, so you never know. Might get something else. 2 125As in the same pack. Way to go, Tops. And then 2 B cards. Yep, you got a C card. Leonard Skinner. They spelled it different than the band though, but it just sounds like the band. All right, nothing there, and nothing. All right, 2 more. What? So Nancy, you said you have to you have to track something on whatnot. Oh, nice. Yes. Thank you, Tech, for helping Mark get that. What do you have to track on whatnot? What's on whatnot tonight? Oh, S5 Calvert cards. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that he was doing whatnot breaks. I miss a lot of things. All right, nice. So that one had 6 hits. And one of them was a C card and a black wave. All right. There we go. All right, so a little beverage break. Cheers. Got it. Okay. All right. Good luck. Box number 3 of tonight's break. And we got 2 base and 2 base. And we got a hit coming. There's 2 base and a base. And our hit is a 134B Walt Whitless Green Wave, hit number 2 for Jeremy Viverette. Jeremy, this one's an 88 of 299. Congrats. All right. Mickey. Here, nothing. Nothing there. All right, we got base and vice. base, and base. And we got purple. Purple wave coming. There's 2 base. And Tiffany lamp. All right, purple wave. And that is going to the fancy one. It's a 160A decapitated heady. Fancy Nancy Eshok. There you go, Nancy. Hit number 2. You have a purple and a purple wave of this now. Wow, I got a hole in my glove, but I don't touch the cards with that spot, so we'll keep going with these gloves. Sunday morning buffet, JJ, Wicked Spoon. Okay. What's the pizza thing? Is there a place that's called like pizza or some kind of pizza party or something? Is that on Friday night? Is that a thing we need reservations for? Someone told me I need to make sure and go to that or get it. And I was like, I got to ask Nancy about it. And you just reminded me by talking about Vegas right now. Someone else told me. Someone said, make sure you go to the pizza thing. We are going to pizza on Saturday. Is it just getting pizza, or was there some kind of event that was at like I'm told it's like a repeat of what happened last year or something? Evil Pie, that's what it is. We will get tickets from Coleman. Okay, so I need to message him to get a ticket. Basically, it's an event. Okay, all the cool kids are gonna be there. I need to go and rub elbows with some fancy people. All right, we got a Aqua Prism 139A double iris. Timmy Toller. Congrats, you're on board. And this one is a 006 of 199. All right, our 3rd Aqua Prism tonight. That one going to Timmy Toller. Not yet. I'll let you know when it's time. Okay. All right. I don't want to miss my chance, and I'll be hanging out alone at a sad slot machine. Putting in. Do they have penny slot machines anymore? I imagine they don't. They don't even have regular buffets everywhere. You are missing anything. You're not missing. I bet that, yeah, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Nothing there. I will, what's the cheapest slot machine? Quarters now? Quarter? Or is it dollars? Can you even do slot machines for less than $1? All right, here we are. We're back to a random Black Francis song after classical music for 10 songs. So weird. All right, nothing here. And nothing there. You're not missing anything. Okay, that's what I thought it said. Or maybe you were going to do asterisk everything. You're missing everything. They have penny slot machines, but it's not. It's like depending on how many lines the game has. Okay. Yep. A nickel. Maybe it was nickel slot machines you used to be able to do. I don't know. I haven't been to Vegas in so long. All right. Nothing. And what we got? Nothing. Do they still have Super Mario and Luigi that are like drunk, pretending like the characters dressed up and they're pretending to be drunk somewhere on the strip? And you can like take a picture with them, like laying on the ground with an empty bottle near you. Like you got drunk with Super Mario and Luigi and slept on the street all night. Is that still a thing there? All right, we got 140B green toothless going to Amp Palakios. Congratulations, Amp. 100 of 299. Toothless going to Amp. I swear that's a real thing. I have a picture to prove it. I just got to find it somewhere. Nothing. And we got another hit. We got a yellow wave coming up. There's a base. And this one is Bumblebee Transformer. Oh. Minnie Mouse. A Mexican man. Okay. I've been warned. AN6B Kaiju hit number 2 for Jonas Appel. 70 of 275. Kaiju. All right. There we go. And there we go. Nothing. All right. 2 base. And 2 more base. So I said at the beginning, but I know there's not as many people on immediately at the start. But so a question of like, there's 2 base, and then that ends this box. 2 more base. The question of like, okay, what am I going to keep doing more Chrome 4? So I'm gonna do Chrome 4, and kind of make it a monthly thing instead of doing Chrome 4 every week after week. So I'll just kind of make it a monthly thing because it seems like there is some interest for Chrome 4. Not enough at the moment. Maybe it's summertime and other things, lots of other things, other breaks, other things like going on. That I don't think it's worth doing Chrome 4 every week, but I do like doing it. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite sets. And yeah, like some people really want it. So I think maybe doing it monthly for now will be the plan. So there won't be Chrome 4, for the next couple weeks, and then some point into January, into July. All right, here we go. Got a hit coming into July. We'll do another Chrome 4 case. I am posting a Chrome 3, a one-off Chrome 3 break tomorrow. I have Nancy's blessing. I'm not encroaching on her Chrome 3 territory. We're not going to have a feud in the breaks page. All right, 145B crushed Shelly Aqua Prism number 4 tonight, and that is going to Timmy Toller. Timmy, hit number 2 for you, 183 of 199, and that's 2 Aqua Prisms for you now. There you go. We got the Specs Girl. Let's see, base and a base, and we got a purple. And it is a 131A stuffed Stefan. 131 is that? Yep, Craig Powers, who got the plate last week. 86 of 250. 86 of 250. So yeah, the Chrome 3, I will post it tomorrow. And then I'll give a couple hour notice for comments to go out live, and then yeah, people can claim the spots. I will probably tag everybody that's in Nancy's, all of you that play in Nancy's Chrome 3 break at least. Nothing here. And then, yeah, we'll see. It'll be fun. It's a one-off Chrome 3. I don't have any more of it. I'm not planning to get more. Just fun for the memories Chrome 3 break. Because I think the last time I did one was in the first couple months of 2024. So it's been a year and a half-ish since I've done a Chrome 3 break. And I do enjoy them. Let's see. Nothing there. Nothing there. And I am going to do a couple more Sapphire 5 breaks. And maybe 2023. Okay, maybe, yeah. I was guessing kind of, so it might have been even longer. Crazy. Okay. All right, we got a Yellow Wave 161B. Hi, Gene. And this was a last minute pickup spot for Timmy Toller. Hit number 3 for you. Congrats. 174 of 275. And we'll start a yellow pile. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple more, one more series of like 3 breaks of Sapphire 5. All right, nothing there. And nothing there. Which will be right of, how do we get those on the screen? Right of first refusal from the last break. Oh, hey, Bree. All right, nothing there. All right, and got nothing there. And nothing there. Last night, I said hi, Bree. That's not Bree. I don't know why I read it and thought I said Bree. Did I see Bree there? No, it's Jeremy Keller. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah. How many of you remember the movie of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids? I had recently thought of that movie because there's going to be a Spaceballs Part 2, 290 moment. Yeah, there's going to be a Spaceballs Part 2, and Rick Moranis, who played what's his name, like Dark Helmet or Dark Helmet? Whatever, I can't remember. The Darth Vader character in Spaceballs is reprising his role and hasn't been in movies in forever. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. And he was in a lot of stuff. I liked him in Ghostbusters, original Ghostbusters. He was funny in that, but he was in the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie. And my wife had at some point mentioned, oh, I saw that movie when I was a kid. I liked it. And we did a family movie night last night. And so we watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and it holds up. It's not as like crazy as I remember it, with all the scenes of them flying on a bee and like, but it held up. It was a cool movie, and my daughter liked it too. So let's see. 141B Greta Garbage. I went to the wrong spot. Who's got Adam? It's Adam Arrington. Yes, Adam Arrington, you're on the board. Honey, yeah, maybe. I don't even know if I ever watched that one. I remember in between that one and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, it was Honey, Honey, we Blew Up the Kid. Or was that after? I don't remember the order. Lord Helmet, yes. There was Honey, We Blew Up the Kid, where they made one kid giant, right? Wasn't that one of them too? Or was that the third one? They should have stopped even before that. I don't even know if I ever saw any of the sequels. 141B, 128 of 299. Adam Arrington, congrats. Whoa. But yeah, I don't remember. I might have watched them. They were forgettable if I did, I guess, because I can't really remember. I only remember them specifically is because there's the second one. Because when I searched for it, I saw the other movie titles. So I was like, where can I watch this? And let's see. All right, we got a green wave coming. I've lost track of how many hits this box. I'm talking. I'm jabbering too much. AN4B Chrome Chris. And that is a nobody spot. Going to nobody. So this will be prize inventory later. 30 of 299. Here we go. Oh yeah, Little Shop of Horrors. That had Rick Moranis too, right? Yeah, he was in a lot of good movies. And I don't remember the exact amount, but when I heard about Spaceballs 2, it's like, oh, that guy hasn't acted in a bunch of years. I'm like, yeah, that's right. I haven't seen him in anything. I do think that his best role ever was the goofy guy he played in the Ghostbusters movie. He was like the keymaster, or the gatekeeper, or something. They asked him. He didn't know how to answer when they asked him if he wanted like oatmeal or something, and he just repeated, "Yes, have some." All right, last pack of this one. Maybe I'll win it though, just because you never win, Nancy. Somebody's got to win. I didn't know that. They have a Little Shop of Horrors slot machine. What? All right, we got 2 boxes left. Can I play pennies on it? Can I play a nickel and win a quarter? I'll do it then. Is gambling tax deductible? Can I expense my gambling as a business expense? Is there a way to do that? I don't know. How can you do that? All right, we're back to Black Francis again after some classical music. All right, hey, we got a Black Wave. Ghostbuster slot machine. Do they have every Rick Moranis movie as a slot machine? Do they have a Spaceballs one? All right, we have an AN2B Nailin Neal. Open spot. 32 of 99. All right. Well, that's going to be a prize for later. Oops, did I take that down? I didn't even take that one down. I want to take all the yellows. Make space for the yellows. All right. Well, I'm not necessarily claiming gambling. I guess it would be a loss. I didn't think of it that way. I thought of it more as just a gambling expense. But yeah, they definitely want to charge you if you. Oh, okay, interesting and sad. Trivia there. But good for him. Good family man, raising his kids. All right, nothing there. All right, I think this one's got a hit. Feels like it. It feels like it does. Does it? It does. We got a purple wave. And it is a 131A stuffed Stefan. And that is another hit for Craig Powers. Congrats, Craig. 57 of 250. All right. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. What was his character called? He was a Mog, right? Was it a Mog? Like half man, half dog? As long as they don't try to CGI or something like John Can, like I don't, as long as, don't do a Carrie Fisher on John Candy. They put her in space and did a bunch of stupid crap for the Princess Leia character. Don't do that to John Candy. Just let him rest in peace and replace him. Barf. He was Barf. Yeah, he was a Mog. Half man, half dog. All right, got nothing here. I mean, who would be a good Mog? What actor would do? I see you, Nancy. What actor could do the Mog? All right, got a yellow wave coming up. Nothing there. Nothing there, and it's an AN2B Nayland Neal yellow wave, and so we already know that was a not claimed spot, so that one goes to the prize pile. I don't really know a lot of actors' names and enough to say, oh, that would be a good. Thing is, you can't try to replace. Here's my thought on it. Nobody asked me to share my thought, but I'm doing it because I'm talking right now, I guess. I don't think you can't try to replace John Candy's character or role in that. If you want a character that fills the same spot, like it just has to be a totally different Mog. You can't try to replace him in that way. Like you just need to make a new character. Hey, we got a C card. And it is going to Amp. I can get a top loader here. This is a good one. 140C, Babe Tooth. Spew or puke. Son of him, at least it makes sense. 140 Amp, Babe Tooth. That's a great C card name, Babe Tooth. There you go, Amp. All right, where are we going to put it? We'll put it here. Put this down. All right, we're already almost down to the last box here. Jelly Roll. I have no idea who Jelly Roll is. Is that bad? I don't know who Jelly Roll is. I didn't even know Jelly Roll was a person. All right, hey, we got an X-Factor coming now. I'm gonna have to look up Jelly Roll. Who's Jelly Roll? All right. Oh my goodness, this X-Factor. This is the third hit on this spot, and of the same character name. AN2B Nayland Neal X-Factor, and that was an open spot. So yep, prize is for a later date. 112 of 150. Let's get rid of the purple here, just so I can keep in order. All right, it's got Icky Mickey, nothing there, nothing there. I feel like we're still owed an orange. I'm hoping we were going to get at least a rose gold out of one of these boxes. Because last week, besides the plate, the highest was just a single orange. All right, there's that. Nothing there. And Larry Litz, Basket Casey. A music artist named Jelly Roll. Okay, I'll have to look it up. Listen, here's the thing. The only music I hear in this house anymore, unless it's stuff that I just already think I knew about that I put on playlists for when I sit here and do these breaks, the only music I hear is like Frozen soundtrack. And although recently, which I actually prefer the Frozen soundtrack, my daughter has discovered the Teen Titans, which I don't think it's really been done anything that has been they haven't made new Teen Titans cartoons for what, 10 years, I don't know, but like she's discovered Teen Titans and gets all the books from the library and watches the shows, and Teen Titans has music songs, and they are besides the title song of the Teen Titans cartoon show, the Teen Titans music, those songs, they are the worst. They're so awful. I hope she can't hear me saying this right now. I dread every time she asks me to play a Teen Titans song, unless it's the actual soundtrack. I would rather listen to the Frozen music. But that's what I hear most of the time. All right, we got a purple wave coming. Orange. Yes, it was a snail. You're right. I knew we had one orange. I didn't remember which spot. All right, 149B, incomplete Pete, and 149 is going to Mr. Donnie Moffat. Oh, Donnie, you arrived just in time. You got a hit. Hey. And it is a 142 of 250, incomplete Pete, purple wave. Congrats. How's that? You show up and there's a hit being called for you. Or at least I think you just showed up because you just showed up in the chat. Could have been here before, but that's what it appears like. Hey, Craig. All right, 2 base. And 2 more, nothing there. All right. And we are on our last box. Nice. All right. That works out good. All right. 2, nothing there. And nothing. Got nothing. And nothing. Got nothing. And nothing. Hey, we got a green wave coming up. There's that. Base. All right, green wave is a 153A jack-o'-lantern, and that is going to Danny Morris. And that's a 283 of 299. Congratulations, Danny Morris. All right. And got nothing. And more nothing. And some more base. And base. It's that time of year. Fireworks. All right. Nothing. And nothing. And we got a yellow wave coming up. All right. And it is 143A Melba Toast. And the toast is going to Rob Henry. Congrats. 82 of 275. Toast. All right. Let's go. Got about less than half a box left here. And we got 2 base. And 2 base. And nothing there. And nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. And nothing there. More nothing. All right, getting down to the end here. Should have at least one more hit though. Nothing. So this case had so far 3 C cards. 2 of them were tonight. 1 was last week. Had that plate last week and an orange. Otherwise tonight Black Wave has been the highest. We got 2 of them. We got yellow coming right now. And this one is 158A Melton Elton, the snowman, going to Mark Showalter. Congrats. You got a 13. 13 of 275. There you go. I think that's hit number 2 for you. All right. Nothing there. And nothing there. And nothing. Nothing there. All right, 3 more packs. We'll do a hit rundown. And again, just for in case, I know at least a couple of people joined a little later. So no C4 next. I am going to keep doing C4, but I think the plan is do like 1 case a month. So there'll be a couple weeks off, and then we'll do a case at some point in July and kind of go like that for a little while, just because it seems like there's interest in it, but definitely not enough interest to like do this every week, at least for right now. But I like doing C4, so I'm going to keep doing it. So it'll be like once monthly. I might make it a case at a time, but we'll see. We'll see. All right. I am posting a Chrome 3 break tomorrow. I'll post it and then give a couple hours before comments go live. And then, let's get organized. Do a hit rundown. Chrome 7 is on Wednesday. It's the last one of this like Blaster 1 hobby combo thing. And then I'll be switching it up to only hobby boxes for that. All right, let's see here. Purples, we got greens here. There's a purple. X Factors, C cards. All the prisms were aqua prisms. All right, cool. So let's go. Hit rundown. Greens and green waves. We got Jack-O-Lantern, Chrome Chris, Greta Garbage, Toothless, Walt Whitless, Harry Harriet, Max Axe, and Mecha Mike. Yellows of 275. We got Melton Elton, Melba Toast, Nail and Neil, Trish Squish, Kaiju, Hygiene, And purples of 250, we have Stuffed Stefan, Incomplete Pete, Decapitated Hetty, and Decapitated Hetty. Then we had 2 C cards, Babe Tooth and Leonard Skinner. We had four Aqua Prisms, Double Iris, Crush Shelly, Muscular Molly, Whisperin' Woody. Wait, actually, we had 2 oranges last week because we had the alien Ian. So never mind. That's right. We had 2 oranges last week and the plate. Swollen X Factor, Nail and Neil X Factor, 2 blacks. Black Waves, Nail and Neil, and Hip Kip. And that is it. Those are the biggest tonight from the case. So I guess the oranges and the plate last week were the biggest of the case. So tonight, 2 Black Waves. We had some nice hits though. So yeah, that's it. Chrome 7 on Wednesday, the last of the series, and then we'll be giving away the sketch. Let me find it right here and I'll share it. So this sketch will be given away on Wednesday after that break, plus a bunch of other stuff we're going to give away too. But otherwise, have a good rest of your Sunday, and thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all on Wednesday.